Charges facing Trump are obviously much more serious than that. And joining us now to talk about the indictment is former Miami-Dade judge and law professor Jeffrey Schwartz. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon.
My pleasure.
Well, let's talk first about the charges in this indictment. 34 counts of falsifying business records in the first degree. What exactly is the allegation here?
The allegation simply is that all of these transactions were falsified in the corporate records. That is, that they were paid to other people to hide where the money was actually going and what it was for. And that each of those payments were actually given in order to avoid disclosure of information during the campaign of 2016, and that they should have been reported as campaign contributions.
Okay, so it's a back way around those campaign expenditure reports that we see so often during elections that are required. And so by using the Trump organization to pay Stormy Daniels, allegedly, that's how they were able to get around it. That's the allegation by prosecutors. How high of a burden do you think there is for him to prove that?
Well, the toughest part of this for him is that there seems to be an ongoing scheme prior to the 2016 election between the National Enquirer and Mr. Trump to hide his indiscretions. So he was using this same catch and kill process that they describe in the facts of the indictment to hide those indiscretions. And so they'll claim this was not for the purposes of the election. This is just what Mr. Trump does.
Gotcha. So that catch and kill, of course, we're talking about the stories in the Enquirer. I think we're going to have a lot to talk about as this continues to play out, as we see, criminal charges against the president, former president of the United States. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Okay.